One of the biggest mistakes is to assume something isn't bad for you because others are cool with it. And that's why I just made a post called "What else might be harmful to Rh negative people?" Now, we read a lot about Rh negative people being less healthy, but the thing is, what we don't look at is the reason why and how it can be avoided. Because why are there so many Rh negative people who reach a very, very high age and are healthy? Well, it all depends on how you approach your life. Do you approach it in a way that you say, I consume and do what other people do, what most people do, and I'll be fine because they are fine? Well, you shouldn't do that. And here are some of the things that I have just posted that I think are important for you to know. Anything can impact you. When we're talking about Rh negative people being more sensitive, that means we have to be sensitive towards the things that we feel, towards the alerts that we get, alerts from our inside, because you cannot neglect the voice of your body, your intuition, and so on. That's what will keep you healthy. I'm firmly convinced that whenever a lot of these Rh negative people I've talked to who are in miserable health, the ones who are, there's always a reason for it. And when you get to the bottom of it, you will change your outlook. You will not say Rh negative people are just unhealthy people. No. Rh negative people do not pay attention to the things that we need to pay attention to. Loud noises. Now, I'm not sure that this is something that is deserving to be on top of my list, but I put it on there because I think it's something that has not been... noise pollution is a bad thing. Any kind of pollution. If you are, noise can be a transfer of negative energy, aggression, and so on. It's a very important thing that you hear your soul sing, that you hear your insight coming through. That is something that we underestimate, that we need the... you see, there are two different ways that you can live your life. You're acting from the inside, or you're reacting to what's coming from the outside. If you're busy reacting, and there are certain things that trigger reactions, and those can be loud noises, things that disrupt us. Don't think that you're too sensitive if things disrupt you. Work on shielding yourself, protecting yourself, because we know that society, the way it is, more than ever we see it now, is not working. It's not working out, man. And I think things will change drastically because they will have to, one way or the other. So what I'm doing basically is hoping that I will be okay and you guys will be okay as well, and that we can all help each other as Rh negative people to come together and sort of be alright in terms of having what we need to be alright. So no, there's nothing too minor. I will read it for you. Prolonged exposure to loud noise alters how the brain processes speech, potentially increasing the difficulty in distinguishing speech sounds. According to neuroscientists, exposure to intensely loud sounds leads to permanent damage of the hair cells, which act as sound receivers in the ear. Everything negative impacts you negative, and everything is connected somehow. So don't underestimate. You can change your life, and I'm talking to those of you who have messaged me that you're dying to make a change but don't know how to start or where to start. I'm telling you right now, when to start is right now. Where to start in every aspect of life. How? You listen to your inside, and you don't let other people tell you what is important to you too much. Okay? Artificial flavors. Now, artificial flavors is a big deal. Your body craves what it needs, but that craving gets distorted when artificial flavors trick you into craving something that has no value. A great example are potato chips. It isn't the potatoes that you crave, but what the artificial flavors represent. Then, when you go for it and feed your need, your body will still crave what it wanted while being overloaded with non-food items. By non-food, I mean Potato chips, that's not food, that's filler. It's not even that. It's, I guess potatoes are food. I mean, not just I guess, I know they are. But you would not crave potato chips without any flavors because there's nothing in there that you need. You know what I mean? So your body is not a liar. Your body doesn't trick you. Your body is not out to get you. And that's the stupid things, the stupidity behind so many people's. I hear, oh, my body doesn't. Oh, you know, my. You're not your enemy. Your body is not your enemy. Your cravings are not your enemy. You need to get that to your head. You're eating non-natural food. Food has to be natural and fresh, and then from there, when you have all these options, then you follow your cravings. But first you need to make sure. The worst thing I will get to in a minute now I'm getting to canned food, but canned spaghetti is bad on 3 different levels. I'll get to that. Canned food, most food cans are made from aluminum, a metal that has been linked over and over again with neurotoxicity and brain disease, including Alzheimer's. Cans without BPA coating leave your food exposed to aluminum and all of the potential health hazards that come with it. But that's normal. People eat from the cans, right? That's just how it is. No, read it again. Cans without BPA coating. Okay? It's the same like we are saving at the wrong end all the time. You are responsible for your health. You can say the doctor's always right. I'm going to let the doctor tell me what to do and then I'm going to be okay. Or you can say, you know what, I need to take health into my own hands, because if you have a doctor that's Rh negative, that would be actually a great thing. And I would love, if you're a doctor and you're Rh negative and you're watching this, I would love for you to get in contact with me, because I will send you a lot of people in your region, because I reach people worldwide. And that's actually going to be one of my next sections. We need Rh negative doctors. Wow. You know what? I'm going to end the video on this. No, I don't want to end it. I'm going to make it more than 10 minutes. Because if I make it more than 10 minutes, YouTube will suggest it. So, I have a lot written down anyways. I will get back to you, doctors. See, presentation is not important, content is. High voltage electrical fields. Your body is electric, so while EMS, electromagnetic hypersensitivity, is considered pseudoscience, those with understanding tend to be alerted of the negative impact that such high-powered outlets can have. Your body is electric. Okay? So electromagnetic sensitivity makes absolutely sense. Absolutely sense. And it's considered a pseudoscience because, you know, people like to... Well, I've gotten into that before. I'm not getting back into this. It's a very real phenomenon. Very real phenomenon. So if you are sleeping where you're sleeping and there are a lot of cables and outlets, you know, you may want to move them away a little bit. You know what I mean? If you're living next to high power, how do you feel? That's what's important. Now, there are a couple more things that I want to get to. Polyester clothing. Wear nature on your body. Those sensitive enough often react badly in some fashion to plastic fashion. You see, you gotta give it to Hollywood, man, to make it in the 70s popular, you know, advertise polyester. It's actually a fashion. You know, your body breathes. Your body needs to breathe.